Hi, it's the end of February, so I thought to share my reading wrap up with you guys. How was your reading for February? Did you read a lot of books? Did you DNF? I read 11, no. I read 15 books, DNF'd 2. So that's a total of 17 books. I read some on my Kindle and some physical books, but most of the books I read were physical books because I'm trying to exhaust my physical TBR. I have quite a lot of books on my physical TBR, so I'm like, I need to finish reading them. I at least want to try, you know. So today we're just going to talk about the books that I read in February. I'm going to be starting with the ones I read on my Kindle first. Do you delete books? When you read them on your Kindle, do you delete them after? Or you just leave them there? I tend to delete the ones I don't really care for after I'm done. On my Kindle, I read Collide. It's the Off the Ice series by Bal Cabra. I gave it 2 stars because I didn't just feel the chemistry between these two people at all. It was just as if they were there to just have sex and have sex and have sex, and no, it's not my cup of tea. Now that I even think about it, I don't even remember what exactly it was about. You know, very forgettable story. I read Deep End by Aliyeza Wood. This is a new release of ours. Aliyeza Wood is one of my favorite authors, but this was a disappointment in my own opinion because I didn't really care for anything happening except for the, smut. And it wasn't even up to par also. It was just mid. The girl was very overbearing. Being in her head was quite overbearing. And for the guy, I really loved his accent. It's a very, very unique accent. So I really enjoyed that. And then there was this side character, Yan, which is his brother. I liked him. He was more interesting than she was. And the main male character, oh my God, that's so hard to say. The main male character was very stoic and broody, but not much personality, to be quite honest. I tried to read Credence. I left my mind open. Credence is a forbidden kind of romance, and I really, really did try. Guys, I tried a lot. I opened my mind. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to believe, I'm not going to believe what people say. I'm just going to read this and accept it. But I DNF'd that 42% because the female main character was very not likable. And apart from that, there was nothing else to hold on to in the story. It just seemed like the story was just going to them having sex. And then I later heard that she was going to sleep with the 3 men. No problem with that. But one of the men being her uncle and then, step uncle, according to the book. That's just bizarre. I don't know. If it was not the step uncle, maybe I would not mind. But the girl herself, she's not likable. So I just DNF'd it. Every time I wanted to pick it back up to continue reading, I just kept on feeling somehow like, I don't like this story. But I tried to open my mind, guys. Tell me what you think about this, because I'm not one to just throw away books like, that, but I just didn't, I don't know. Now let's go to the physical books. So the first one, Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. This was so freaking cute. Her parents make recipes for a restaurant. His parents also own a restaurant, and then they went on Twitter and started bashing each other. It was so freaking funny. And then when they realized who was behind the Twitter account, while in real life they were becoming friends, it was just so cute, honestly. I really, really enjoyed this. I gave this a 4 stars. Absolutely lovely. The next one I'm going to talk about are these 3. Oh my God. Belladonna, Foxglove, and Wisteria. Guys, I loved this series. I gave all of them 5 stars. Honestly, I don't know how else to say. I'm obsessed. Okay. I am obsessed with these books. So this talks about Signa and Death. Death is like, you just have to accept that Death is a name of a fictional character. Just don't look at him like he's a demon or anything. But I really loved him. Okay. And then this is where this is where Faith comes into the picture, and Faith did a lot of crazy things. And then this talks about Faith and Blythe, which is Signa's cousin. Honestly, the 3 books are worth your time. I really enjoyed them. I think you should read them. I really, really think you should read them. And the audiobook is chef's kiss, honestly. So Signa is a person that sees ghosts, basically. So she sees ghosts and she doesn't want to talk to them because people start to look at her like she's crazy and she's an orphan. And then she realized that death cannot take her, and death fell in love with her and stuff like that. A lot of other things happened because there was a murder mystery that was being solved and all. She's trying to get into to the nitty gritty, to the, depth, to the who is killing people, basically. And yeah, I really like that part. I like the story. There's nothing you can tell me about it. Chef's Kiss book. Then I tried to read Can You Keep a Secret by Sophie Kinsella. I actually have a lot of Sophie Kinsella books, and I'm starting to realize that maybe her books are not just for me. This was overbearing. This was really, really ridiculous. I was just like, what's this? She meets a guy on the plane and she starts to tell the guy all her secrets, and then apparently when she comes to work the next day, she realizes that the guy is going to be her boss or her boss's boss, and she broke up with her boyfriend. It's just ridiculous, to be honest. I give this? Oh, I DNF'd it, so yeah. I could not even stand it. I also read The Undomestic Goddess by Sophie Kinsella. This was a little bit better than the first one because this was funny. I saw the whole hilarious aspect of it, and it talks about this girl that she's a lawyer. She has an IQ of 158 or something. And then one day she realized that she made a mistake. So she just walks out of work and just goes out and runs away, basically just like that. And then she was mistaken to be a house help in this place that she went to. And she decided to give that a shot. Oh my God, I can't speak English. Can you see what I mean by the story doesn't really make sense, but this was still better. I gave this 3 stars. Then I read Dating Dr. Deal. This was so funny. I gave this 4 stars. Yes, I really, really enjoyed this one. So he's a doctor. She's like a lawyer, kind of. And she has gotten to that age where she's supposed to get married. And she wants to keep her house. And his mother has been pestering him to get married. But as life will have it, 2 of them met themselves. And they were planning to have like one night stand, but but he left her hanging, and then the next time they will meet, she was so angry with him, and then it turns out it was also hilarious, honestly. And they are Indian-ish, so their aunties are really, really pock-nosing into their business. So that's the funniest part. Honestly, it was also crazy. So they had to do like, okay, they're going to fake date or fake marry, so that she can get the house, he can get his mother off his back, and also he needs some money that he's supposed to use for his business and stuff. It was so hilarious, guys. You guys should read this. I was just laughing all through. Oh my God, this is one of my faves too. Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. So nice. This is a soft fantasy. I was expecting it to be all, intense and fire and all, but no, it's just soft. She writes letters to her brother, thinking that her brother is receiving it because the letters keep disappearing whenever she puts it in her wardrobe. Unknown to her, the letters going to this guy, and this guy is a rival at work. And so he writes back, thinking that she knows, but later realized that she doesn't know. And then a love sparks between them. And then she decides to go to the war front because she's looking for her brother. And then things get shitty from there. Oh my God. It was really, really sweet. The writing is so beautiful. I really, really loved it. I gave it 4.5 stars. Probably because it was a little bit slow for me, but I still loved it. The next book I read is The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. This is my first Lauren Asher book. And I do have to say that it was actually really fun. Okay. I buddy read this with my friend, and it was nice talking about it as you're reading it. So, this guy, his grandfather died. Grandfather his grandfather died, and then he wrote something in the will that he has to do so he can get his own part of the, will and his own cut on share money and stuff. So, but the grandfather owns, I would call it an amusement park because it's like Disneyland, but not Disneyland. They call it Dreamland. So, he has a particular thing he has to do. So he meets this girl and he's like, who is this girl? She's just open-mouthed. She talks to everyone. She says everything in her mind and all. And things develop from there. It was actually really hilarious. Yeah. Little fires everywhere. This was a little bit crazy. Oh, I gave this 4 stars. And this I gave 3.5 stars. Yes. This was a little bit difficult and boring. I wanted to DNF, but I'm glad I stuck to the end. It contained a lot of things that I felt were really, really important. But I just felt like I didn't really agree with a lot of things that happened in the book, basically. A girl and her mother moves around. They're always moving around, so they move to this particular city, and then they decide that, okay, this is where they're going to stay. So we go into their backstory, what happens. And then also, in that city, one of the families who is white actually sees a baby, and they decide to adopt that baby. And this led to a lot of secrets coming out, and it was very chaotic, but very fun too. Atlas by Elsie Silva. I think this is the 3rd book in the series, or the 2nd, one of the 2. I think it's the 2nd. And it was absolutely beautiful, beautiful. So he's a single dad, he has a son, and doesn't want to even give relationships another try. And she just wanted to, help him babysit the baby, the boy. The boy is so lovable. Oh God. So feelings developed, and I really liked it. The cheat sheets by Sarah Adams, this was 1 star. Honestly, this was so ridiculous. It felt like something that Sophie Kinsella would write. The female main character no, they are supposed to be adults, but they were just acting like kids. They were talking like kids. Oh my God, it loves me. No, it doesn't love me. Oh, I was cringing so hard. Gosh. It was horrible. Then I read Priest. You guys already saw in my haul. I showed you guys I got Priest, and a lot of controversial things in this. He's a priest, and as a priest, you are married to Christ, basically, so you cannot have sex. And then this lady comes one day into the church and she's like, have a confession, and she falls in love with his voice. It's actually insta-lovey, but it was still crazy. The mouth on this man, Father Bell, is filthy. Filthy as flip. I want to say fuck, but flip. I gave it a 4 stars. No, I loved it. I felt every single thing. And the last book I read, I gave Sarah Adams another try. Practice Makes Perfect. I've already read When in Rome, and I think I read it last year or 2 years ago. I can't even remember, but I decided to give it a try after reading that nonentic book. I don't know what to say. This was way better. This was perfect. I gave this 4 stars. So she's a florist and he's a bodyguard, and she's the introvert, although that's what people say about her, and he's the womanizer. He's always having dates around the world and stuff like that. So their personalities don't really match, but she knows what she wants, and he is scared to take what he wants. Well, basically, that's the point. It was really, really sweet. I really loved this. I was laughing. It was funny. Not like cheat sheets. That was ridiculous. 4 stars. So thank you so much for watching. Please let me know which books were your favorites, and also let me know which ones you think I should read next. I'll see you guys in my next video. Jesus. Oh my God, it's so hard to put in 17 books in just how many minutes? I'm trying not to make it 20 minutes. Oh.